Hello, my beauties and gents. It's Mama Day here. So I'm coming at you from Mama's Corner. I have this beautiful young black business entrepreneur. She started her company in Statesville, Georgia, making it a do-it-yourself type of girl. She is a fabulous naturalista who I have personally met. I've personally tried and love her products. I am talking about the one and only Ashley Yancey, Miss Kinky Girl, Kinky Kashmere owner, creator, and CEO. Hi, Ashley. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
I'm doing very well. I want to thank you first before we even get started, and thank you so much for doing this interview with me today.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's get right down to the kinky talk, if we will. Go ahead and tell me, how did you come up with the name of Kinky Kashmere for your product line?
It's very funny because how it happened was I couldn't think of a name, and I just kept toying around with different things. It was going to be originally called Sweet Something, and I was like, no, that's not going to work. So I was just getting frustrated. I said, Lord, I said, when I wake up in the morning, you're going to let the words just roll off my tongue. So I got up the next morning and I was sweeping the floor. I was cleaning the kitchen. And I was like, Kinky, Kinky. And I just kept saying, Kinky, Kinky. And I was talking to my boyfriend at the time. I said, hey, babe, what do you think about Kinky Kashmere, but change the C to a K? He was like, I like that. He's like, well, that's going to be the name. So I just kept sweeping. And it just went from there. God gave me the words and I just stuck with it.
Oh, that's beautiful. I was thinking way naughtier things.
Everyone does. Everyone thinks that. They're like, Kinky Kashmere. They're like, what are you selling? I'm like, it's hair products. They was like, I would never thought that. I love it. So everyone gets that. And that's kind of why I like the name, because you don't think of it as a hair care product at first. And it catches the attention, but then you have to really look into it. Like, what is it really? So. It
is. I agree. That is a good marketing thing, because it is what is that? What is that? I like the name. It's very catchy, so I do like that. So I think what I like most about when I'm doing these is I like the fact that I'm a type of person that when I go to a website, I automatically go to the About Them, because I want to know who the owner is, who the creator of this, and a little bit about them. So please take a moment, if you will, and introduce yourself to our viewers.
Well, my name is Ashley Yancey, and I never thought that I would be going natural. I was one of the ones like, oh no, I ain't going natural. You know, this kitchen here is not going to work. But I decided to go and get a relaxer. Now, I had been going here prior because I used to go get my hair cut there once in a blue moon. But when I left the salon, I had no edges all the way around, and it freaked me out. He didn't know what happened. I didn't know what happened. It was just puzzled. Allergic reaction to the relaxer, and it caused my hair to fall out. So I didn't think it was going to grow back. And I told Lord, I said, God, please let my hair grow back. If it grows back, I promise you I would never do another relaxer again. So from there, when it started growing in, I was done with the relaxers. I totally went natural. I had no clue what I was going to do with my hair. I was letting it grow out. I was too scared because my head's kind of large. So I was too scared to go do the big chop right away. So about 6 months, I was going through the transitioning. Then one day I washed my hair and I realized, I said, my hair is kind of curly down there. I said, I think I could probably deal with this. So I got in the bathroom, I got a pair of scissors, and I just started cutting away. It's been 2 years of learning my hair, learning about things that I had stored in my mind that I never knew that was possible that I can be doing. I never thought that I would be a creator of a product.
Awesome. I love that. I love that. Now, this is what I think is so amazing. Now, you all hear, she just said she's 2 years natural. Kinky Kashmere is only 1.5 years old. So that means your 6th month of you being natural, you decided, I'm going to make hair products. Now, tell us a little bit of that story. How did it come to play? Like, how did you decide that, you know what, I think I want to start making my own products? What pushed you to go to that point and make your own product line?
it wasn't even a thought of making my own product line. It started off as a hobby for myself. I was buying product. I was a product junkie, as everyone knows. I was buying product after product, and it just wasn't giving me what I wanted. I wanted something that was going to give me moisture and keep the moisture for a while without having to use the product every single day. So I just got in the kitchen at my house, and I started doing some research, and I was just trial and error, and I kept playing around with different things, and I came up with the all-in-one conditioner. It didn't have a name. It didn't have a label. I was just using it. So a friend of mine asked if they can use it, so I gave them a little sample bottle, and they were like, you should push this. And I was like, no, this is just something for myself. It's nothing that, I have plans of making a future out of. This is just something I'm doing for myself. And she was like, no, you really need to let people try this. So I started off passing out, I had little colorful jars, like little quarter-size jars, and I was passing out little samples. And people were like, oh my goodness, like, do you have full-size bottles? Like, what's the name of it? And I was like, I don't have a name for it, but I can get it in a bottle for you. So I started from there. I put a label on it, I put a name on it, and I thought of a name, and I started just slowly selling the all-in-one, and all the other products just started falling in line after that. So that's pretty much how it started.
That is amazing. I love that story, from humble beginnings. So let me ask you then, if we know all-in-one is your first product that you made, and that leave-in is the bomb.com. Now here's the thing, it's not just a leave-in. You can use it as a leave-in. You can leave it as a conditioner washout. And I'm talking about if y'all want some moisture and your curls will be popping, boom shakalaka, mama done told you, you better go get it. I freaking love her all-in-one conditioner. What was your second product? If the all-in-one was your first product, what was the second product you created, and what was your decision in making that next product line? Because in total you have 4 products, but what was your second?
The second product was the Naughty Refresher Spray. Because during that time I was doing a lot of wash and goes because my hair wasn't long enough to do all the pretty styles that I was seeing the YouTube bloggers doing, vloggers, I mean. So I was like, okay, I'm doing these wash and goes, and I'm noticing that I need something that's going to rehydrate my hair without having to totally re-wet it again and wash it all over again, because I hate going through the process of waiting for my hair to dry. And it was during the time where it was getting cold outside, and I didn't want to go outside with a wet hair. So I created that. I wanted something that was going to nourish my hair, rehydrate it, and give me the pop that I was looking for to basically put the nutrients back in my hair without having to just rewash it all over again, if that makes sense to you. That one there you can use for if you have braids, and like now I have a protective style, so if my scalp if it starts itching, you can actually, separate your braids and spray your scalp, and it helps soothe itchy, dry scalp. It helps put the nutrients back in your hair. It replenishes your wash and goes, your twist outs. That was the second product.
If you can pick a product that you think is the ultimate favorite of your entire line, what is that product, and why do you think it's the favorite?
If I had to choose one of the products, my favorite product would be the all-in-one conditioner. And the reason why I say that, because it really does what it says on the bottle. It puts nutrients in, it moisturizes your hair. It makes your twist outs look wonderful. If you decide you want to do roller sets, use a great leave-in conditioner. It just really puts that moisture into your hair, and it lasts for a while. It's not something that you have to use every single day. I literally use that product once a week. What
we're going to do is I'm going to choose a hairstyle, and I want you to tell me what we would use and how we would use it. Okay. So right now I have twists. I work in the office, so, sometimes I can't have my hair all out like I want to, because they not ready, y'all. So what would I do? What products would you recommend me to use of your product line for just a regular flat twist out? A twist, and then where I could twist it out on the weekends.
Gotcha. The products that I would recommend for you to use would be the all-in-one and the Beta Butter. I say those two because the all-in-one puts the moisture in your hair, And the Beta Butter, it locks in the moisture along with adding shine to your hair. And also when you get ready to take those twists out from having the flat twist in, it just makes your curls pop and they last for a long period of time. So I would recommend those two there because it will give you awesome results. And actually those two there, sometimes occasionally I'll do a package deal where it's called the Twist and Define set. So
I love your refresher. I mean, when you guys see, I'm going to show a picture of the refresher right there. Like, I would show you mine, but I think it's just wrong because it's almost gone. So I got to order more. But some people don't understand how to use a refresher. Can you explain, let's say, you know, it's summer. Our hair is automatically dry. This heat and humidity is not our freaking best friend. What would you recommend using the refresher? Would you recommend it every day, every other day? And now mind you, with her recommendation, it depends on your hair and what your hair needs. But what would you recommend?
I honestly, when it comes to, because everyone's hair, as you just said, everyone's hair is different. And, you know, people sometimes say I'm crazy for saying this, but you have to listen to your hair. If it's screaming that it's screaming that it's really dry, I would recommend using the refresher spray to put some nutrients in there, along with just a little bit of all-in-one to lock some moisture back in there. If it needs a little shine with a little moisture, you can use some of the butter. But for the refresher spray, I use that personally. I use it every other day. I don't use it every single day. I just basically listen to my hair and how it's feeling and how
I agree. I'm the same way. I use it every other night. And I think what I really like about it is because of all the oils that are in that refresher, I can skip a step. You know what I mean? Like the refresher I used to have, it was like there were no oils in it whatsoever. So I had to still spray my hair, and then I had to take my hands and touch my hair and cause all that nice little frizz because I'm touching it. But with all the oils in your refresher, I'm like, oh, I can skip it. The oils are in there. You good. Spray and go to bed. Love it. So now let's get on to your deep conditioner, which is my boo thing. Okay? If I had to pick a favorite product that is yours, that deep conditioner is mama's boo thing. My hair, when I put it on, it was the first time. It smelled good. I love lemongrass. Y'all freaking know I love lemongrass. Lemongrass is my most favorite scent of all natural scents. I opened it up and it was like, oh, instant lemongrass. I was like, oh, done. I love her already. But when I put it on my hair, I'm gonna put a demo right here just for you guys to see it. I was just like, oh my gosh, like it was instant. You could tell I was not playing. I was dead serious. I was in utter shock because it literally, my hair just went melt. And I had my hair, I think I had my hair in 2-strand twists for like 2 weeks. So you know she was a knotted mess. And I put it on there and it was like without even no pre-poo or anything. Because when I get a product, I buy a product and I try it out. I really like to test it and see, okay, first impression, I record it, but I want to just see what it'll do. And if I don't like it, if I have to work with it, then I'll know, okay, I have to work with this first to do this before I can do it as what it says it does. There was no pre-poo needed whatsoever. I put it on my hair and I was like, wow. It literally just melted, detangled the hair. You did not need a lot of the product. So that big old jar, and I want to say, when did I buy that? I bought that in April. It is now June. I've got one more DC left out of that. Girl, buy money worth it. I can buy something that 1, lasts a long time, 2, you don't need a lot, and 3, that bruh works. 3 thumbs up for me. So tell us about your deep conditioner. I done took that whole minute to describe it.
Now the infused hair mask, that is a moisturizing. There's like geared the infused hair mask as a moisturizing one for people that has, you know, suffer from dry hair, or if they color their hair, or if they use heat a lot, they can use it to put nutrients and moisture back into their hair. So that's why you get that sensation when as soon as you put it in, it's like just basically just caressing your hair. Is giving it all that gooey, yummy stuff that your hair needs to put the moisture back in. And I do recommend using it. It works great under a steamer as well. I've tried it that way.
So, okay, so we've talked about your all-in-one. We've talked about your refresher, and we've talked about the infused mask. But we've missed something.
It's Better Butter. And I made that intention. When you first open up, people are like, oh, it's kind of stiff, but it's not stiff. As soon as you touch it, it just melts in your hand like a stick of butter does. And you just need just a little bit. I put just a little finger dab on one section of my hair and twist it and go. And I focus on the roots and the ends all the time. So if I need a little bit on my ends, I'll just put some on there. But I designed that one to give you great shine, to hold your curls in, to just lock in that moisture, and just give you a truly cashmere feeling to your hair.
Oh, I like that. That was good. Okay, so where can they follow you, bud?
Yes, you can now find all 4 products. We're going to get ready to launch a shampoo very soon, so keep posted. But you can find all the products at www.kinkykashmere.com. That's KINKYKASHMERE.com. And you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and Google+.
All right, Ashley, Miss Kinky Kashmere, I want to thank you so much for doing this interview with me. So as always, I hope you like it. You love it. Comment below and tell me what you think. Bye.